Hello there! Today I will be talking about my book review of Tuesdays with Morrie. Enjoy! So, Tuesdays with Morrie was a novel that was published in 1997. The novel was written by Mitch Albom, a renowned sports-related writer and also the main character inside the novel. The book quickly became a New York Times bestseller due to its touching and entertaining story. So, the book tells us a story about Mitch Albom's meetings with his favorite teacher, Morrie Schwartz. But before the meetings had actually started, Morrie was actually Mitch's sociology teacher in his university, the Brandeis University in Massachusetts. Morrie was actually Mitch's favorite teacher, however he failed to keep in touch with him due to his busy life. Now, fortune brought them back together again 16 years after Mitch's graduation. This is because Mitch saw Morrie being interviewed by Ted Koppel in the Nightline TV show. However, at that time, Morrie had already been struck by the ALS disease, or otherwise known as the Lou Gehrig's disease. So until his imminent death, Morrie decided that he wanted to spend time again with Mitch by teaching him life lessons. And on the other hand, Mitch tries to take in all these life lessons into his personal life and to also create what they both call the final thesis, which is actually the Tuesdays with Morrie novel. Now, the Tuesdays with Morrie novel is basically a list of life lessons that readers can take into their personal life, because the novel is literally filled with a variety of life values such as money, success, and all things like that. Now, Morrie's perspectives on these issues is what I think highlights the novel, because he has a unique view in all of the topics that was mentioned in the novel. One particular topic that touched my heart is the topic about family. He kept on mentioning in the novel that families are the group of people we can always depend on, and families are a group of people who will love us no matter what. And throughout reading the novel myself, I always seem to relate to and to agree on the things he has to say about familial matters, and I think that really says a lot about what Morrie is actually like in real life. Now, another topic that I find equally as important as the topic before was the topic about death. Morrie was constantly on the edge of his life during his lectures with Morrie on those Tuesdays. And rather than fearing death, Morrie kept on trying to accept death itself and sell his valuable experiences to Mitch. And I think that is one of the reasons why Morrie is such an incredible person and someone who we should all try to look up to. My favorite part of the novel came in the second to last chapter of the novel. During Morrie's funeral, Mitch remembered Morrie saying, "You talk, I listen." Now, this part of the chapter I think, was a perfect ending to the novel, because throughout the novel we have seen Mitch carefully listening to Morrie's explanation, and after Morrie's death, it is now Mitch's turn to stand up and speak up. And by speaking up, we can interpret this as finishing his final thesis with his professor, which is the Tuesdays with Morrie novel. And this part of the novel gave us a good information of the reason why Mitch and Morrie wanted to finish the final thesis together, which is to spread the lessons they both learned from those Tuesdays to the rest of the world. So all in all, Tuesdays with Morrie is a life-changing novel. I think that everybody should read it, and even though Morrie has passed away, Mitch managed to eternalize him by writing this book and teaching millions of people around the world the lessons he has learned with his beloved professor through those Tuesdays. And so it is safe to say then that Morrie's classes was a success. And so yeah, that's it for my review, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.